It's not playing the game. It's winning that counts.
Yeah, baby. We're going to go out there and win.
This is Just Win Bets, baby.
Just win, baby.
With Joe DeFan and Shane O'Mac.
How do they keep winning?
Live on the Sports Bet Winning Network.
Here we go again. It is, of course, Just Win Bets, baby, on the Believe Network. Shane O'Mac, Joe DeFan here. Welcome in. As we are live here in Berth, Virginia, we've got a lot to cover, my friend, and a couple issues regarding the World Cup. Some more NBA news as we will take a look at the agenda right now, Shano. And we have, of course, as I alluded to earlier, more NBA news, trades continuing to happen in the association. We'll have a World Cup update where it was almost a Cinderella story coming into play as England was a little bit in trouble. We'll talk about that in just a moment. We'll have, of course, our season preview as Shano's favorite segment. How about them Cowboys? And we'll talk about their win totals for the season. Ready to cash them, of course, our World Cup matches, best bets as well for the MLB and WNBA. However, Shano, we start with some sad news. Very, very sad news. I'm very sick to my stomach here. I saw this morning, and I'm lost for words. I say sick. That's all I could say is sick. Calais Campbell's mother murdered allegedly by his brother. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I mean it's a totally messed up situation there, man. I mean, yeah, killing your own mom. I mean, I can't imagine that, right? I just can't imagine that at all. Like you said, Calais is Campbell's brother. He's 41. He's been charged with murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a knife during the commission of a felony, according to U.S. Atlanta police, after they found their mother dead during a welfare check. So somebody called a welfare check on her and found her dead in wherever she's living. So yeah, totally sad, and I can't believe that. I mean, just hearing like someone killing their own parents, it just blows my mind.
I say alleged because we honestly don't know.
Right.
And in this country, it's, of course, innocent until proven guilty. I mean, that's usually how things work, right? Mm-hmm. Depending on, I guess, maybe it depends on the situation, but that's usually how it works. It's sickening that allegedly her own son, one of her sons, because obviously you mentioned, of course, Campbell that plays, I believe, does he still play for Arizona?
The Ravens now.
For the Ravens now.
Plays for the Ravens, yeah.
Right.
He used to be in Arizona, yeah. But he's on the Ravens now.
On the Ravens now. Has to hear this news. At whatever time he 1 a.m, maybe. Who knows when he heard it? Obviously he heard it. And to deal with that situation, I mean, was it over money? Was it? I mean, I would think that Calais Campbell would just, hey, look, man, here's $1 million.
Yeah, I don't know if it's over money.
I don't know, man.
They had some sort of argument and it just went out of control. I mean, I'm sure we'll get more info as it's released. But Calais Campbell, man, if you remember, he's like a former Walter Payton Man of the Year. I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, he's a really good guy for the communities that he's been in. Stand-up player, right? And he's always like one of the guys who stands up for the NFL Players Association. So he's a good overall dude. So I don't know what happened with him with his brother there. I have no idea.
Yeah, you don't resolve anything with violence. I mean, it's your own mother. I get it. Look, you can probably say this. I can say this, and I think other guys, because it's a guy or even girls. I don't discriminate. Okay, can say, hey, look, when you're a teenager, mom, what a pain in the what. Okay, we get it. We've all been through that. We've had parents like, okay, hey, you don't want to hear it. Especially when you're a kid. Man, the hell with my parents. But later on, you realize that, man. I mean, they're the best. They're the best ever, man. I would never, especially you mentioned 41 years old. I would never do that to. We may agree to disagree, and just say, okay, hey, look, she's set in her ways, and again, I'm not defending anybody, okay, but I'm just defending the what's right, what's graded in this situation of you just don't settle things with an alleged knife or gun or whatever. Maybe the guy was looking for money. Maybe there wasn't a good disagreement. Again, we don't know the whole details about it there, Shano, but it's not the way to do it.
Yeah, nothing has been released of the yet that I've seen that has shown like what happened to her. So we'll get more. I'm sure somebody will break some news here, and once the investigation's done, wrapping up and all that. And I'm definitely here when he goes to court. Clay's brother. We'll definitely hear probably even more. Right? But I mean, sad news, man. Sad news.
It is sad, and I believe his mom was in a. They always have these moms with the Campbell's commercials, which is great. The chunky soup commercial. And again, you had Jaden Daniels on there. One time they had, of course, the mom
McNabb back in the day. Remember that McNabb and his mom.
McNabb and his mom.
Yeah.
And remember they had, of course, the guy from who's it? From the Saints, the defensive end, Cameron. No. Who's the
Chase Young?
No, not Chase Young. The other guy, the guy that actually produces for the New Orleans Saints. Okay, his mom came. It wasn't a chunky commercial or chunky soup commercial. It was what did we call it? It was a laundry commercial. So, hey, they had a commercial. It was, hey man, you stink. His teammates were, man, you stink because he never washed his jersey or something like that. And
Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan. Yeah.
Cameron Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that now.
All these other, all these great moms, man. And it's just, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know. We don't know. But it's 71 to me is young.
Yeah. His mom was 71. Yeah. So, I mean, taken too early because, she was murdered. So, so definitely taken too early, right? It's not like she died of old age.
Right.
This report I'm reading from Baltimore, WBLTV, NBC affiliate in Baltimore, local Baltimore station.
Yes.
They're reporting, they had a nice article here. I'm reading about it. And one of their other siblings was in this article saying that their brother has been going through treatments because he's mentally ill. So,
jeez, man.
Yeah, I don't know if he was like the mom's been watching him because he's going through like therapy or some sort of like rehab. I have no idea. But it could be, and then maybe he just snapped. I have no idea. But like we said, we'll get more information when we get it.
I mean, you look at also, my friend, where it was, geez, I again, I don't even know where to start. I don't. It's just sad. I mean, you don't want to wake up in the morning. It's great to be, hey man, great. Hey, you think your lucky stars? Hey, got another day. Because to me, life is so short.
Yeah,
but not good news to hear that, man. Definitely not.
No, my heart's out to Clay's Campbell and his family for sure.
Absolutely.
And hopefully they deal with this, and hopefully he grieves with this. And it's a tough thing to grieve with losing a parent. You
had mentioned maybe he's got some psychological issues, and again, I'm not here to defend the guy, but that's happened the same thing with Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
And
Rob Reiner's
just recently. I mean, we're talking about within the last year.
Yeah, that was only a few months ago. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Shana, let's move on. As the big blockbuster trade. I'm not understanding it. I don't understand it. Jaylen Brown, who used to play with, has a new home, obviously, who was with the Boston Celtics, as you know, agreed to send the longtime star to the Philadelphia 76ers on Wednesday. I'll pass it on to you in just a second. I just want to point this out there, Shano, that they were in talks to get Giannis.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Celtics were, yeah.
But if you look at the details, which you're going to disclose in just a second, you could have had Giannis. I'm just saying. But go ahead. I digress.
So, the Celtics traded Jaylen Brown to the 76ers, and in return, they get Paul George, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks. So,
Terrible.
Paul George isn't a bad player, but he's getting old, man. He's in his late 30s now, and he's on the decline for sure.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown's still in his prime, so I don't know why you would trade someone away in your prime to a team that beat you in the playoffs, nonetheless. The Sixers beat them in the playoffs this year.
Right.
Right? It's a little shocking. So, I mean, I don't think it makes the Celtics better for this year unless they have another move here.
That was the good news. The good news is they just nabbed Mitchell Robinson from the Knicks. So they just signed him.
Yeah.
So they just nabbed him from the Knicks, which is a good signing, but I don't know if he's going to be the next Jaylen Brown.
Right. As long as Jason Tatum's healthy, they'll still make the playoffs in the East, I think. But it's Paul George is not Jaylen Brown. Not anymore.
No.
I think that's a huge downgrade there. You are getting 2 first-round picks back, but you're sending Jaylen Brown to the Sixers, and if he goes to the Sixers are pretty stacked now, man.
Well, it's in
those
your
first-round
division.
picks are going to be 25 and later. They're not going to be like a top 10 pick,
But it's in your division.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said, to a team that the Sixers beat them in the playoffs this year. And so it's weird that you would send one of your best players to them, to like a competitive team. But I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that in football recently. Skin sent something. Why would we trade somebody to our rival, Philadelphia? Anyway, how'd that work out, Shane?
I thought you were talking about Andy Reid pawning off McNabb on us, like he still had some years left. Yeah, sure, he could still play. Take him.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, so now I got to hear. You know what I'm going to hear from these Philly fans? Hey, we're going to be great this year. We're going to be great. I got to hear that crap again.
Philly never wins it all. Embiid
I know, but
hurt.
you know how
if Embiid stays healthy at any point during his career, they have a shot.
Yeah,
they got a shot, I think. But I mean, Embiid, he's just never healthy.
No, not at all. In other news, Tobias Harris is, of course, leaves Detroit to join the Spurs. That is something to keep an eye on. And the Mavericks, of course, grabbed that big 7-footer from the Grizzlies, Adama. So I don't know, man. All I know is this. Here's the other news. Now it's come to report. We always have to get to the left. You know what? I'm going to have these guys do like a little sound bite. Hey, now the latest
LeBron alert.
Trash.
LeBron alert.
LeBron, yeah, exactly. So now I'm willing to take minimum pay here.
So now he
That's
says
what's been reported.
After the Lakers didn't want to pay him and he got mad at that. Now he's saying he's going to take. I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll say that. He's a billionaire already. He doesn't need the money. So it would make sense for him if he wants to get another ring, right?
Right.
It would make sense for him to take a league minimum deal, but I don't see that happening. Do you?
No, but the Lakers move on as they, of course, added Kessler from Utah. So
I think the Lakers will be fine because, I mean, remember Luka got hurt late in the year last year and he missed most of the playoffs. And then I think once he gets back healthy, I think they'll be fine. I mean, because Luka's a hell of a player, man.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers, again, they acquire Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz for an unprotected first-round pick in the 2031, 33, and first-round swaps for 28 and 30. Okay.
What's crazy about LeBron, did you see the news about him and the Nuggets?
That's what I was going to talk about.
Last night, the Nuggets were plus 7,000. That was the odds for the Nuggets to land
Sure.
LeBron James.
Sure.
This morning, when everybody woke up this morning, and it was maybe a little later. It was around 9 or 10 o'clock. Somebody reported the odds moved from plus 7,000 to plus 500. That's a huge swing.
That's a huge swing. Someone must have got some inside information.
Yeah.
It must have been Martha Stewart, if you know what I mean. Okay. Went to the window. And you know what? I know we're not going to have an opportunity to go to Vegas this year, but I wonder, are they 24 hours? Because other ones, remember when we used to go to West Virginia, it wasn't 20, you had to wait like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Now they have kiosks and that's fine. But
yeah,
if you're going to bring out that kind of cash, you're bringing it to the window, bro. You're not putting in $1 million into a kiosk. I don't think you can do that, But
No.
I don't think you're doing that, because I got news for you. The bosses, they got the little money, the little machine there.
Yep.
She'll take it, but it's like, hey, how you doing? And then you've got, of course, the pit boss or whatever, the floor manager coming up to you. How you doing, sir? Are you going to be staying long? We've got a nice villa for you. You know how they are.
Oh yeah.
But I wonder if they're still 24. I gotta ask our good friends Mitch Mach and Paulie Howard.
I think Vegas is 24 hours all day.
They are, but are the windows 24 hours?
I don't know.
That's
what
what
I don't know. I know, like the cashiers are, like the where you can cash out your chips, like if you're playing poker or blackjack.
Right. So why wouldn't a sports book? Because nothing's going on at 2:00 in the morning, unless you're betting on what, Korean baseball,
Chinese ping pong.
That could be. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And yeah. You know what's interesting, since you brought that up there, Shano? You know what's going to happen? Obviously, the 250th birthday of America, but you know what comes out every single year? Your favorite sport. I'm surprised. Maybe
The hot dog contest.
The hot dog eating contest. And
I was looking for odds that today. I haven't seen him post it yet.
No. It might be on Circa. We might have to look on Circa. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now. Circa, and there are odds. There are odds. I'm gonna hold on. It's loading.
Yeah, because I looked on DraftKings and FanDuel
Here we
today.
go.
I haven't seen it yet.
Wait, hockey, auto racing, fights, all in sport. No, I thought I saw it. Maybe it's under contest. No.
Here's one from Yahoo Sports.
Okay, go ahead.
Reporting what it is. Where is it at? It says that Joey Chestnut, not a surprise, is the huge favorite to win. He's minus 2,500 as the favorite to win again. He's a lock to win. Nobody eats that much compared to him.
Yeah, but I think the books have changed a little bit of it. It's like, hey, how many? They're doing like ranges,
right?
So they do the over and under.
Yeah, most people have over under too. Yep.
Right, they have the over and under. Let's say it's 70.5. But then they're like, hey, what if he gets between 62 and 64, whatever?
So the over under is set at 72.5.
Okay, 72.5. I don't think he hits that under. I don't think he goes over.
72.5.
No, I think he goes under.
72.5. The juice is on the over. The over is minus 130 right now.
No, I think he goes under.
Under is plus 120.
I think he goes under.
I don't know.
We should be able to bet that in Virginia.
I gotta. You can. You usually can. You
can?
Yeah, I've done it before.
I did that. Yeah, but I did that like 4 or 5 years ago. I think they stopped it.
Oh, I hope not.
I hope not either.
I hope
not.
Not.
We got to do that.
I always throw a couple bucks on it just because it's fun.
Yeah, I know.
The one thing to look at, if anybody's looking at this, they always do it in Coney Island, New York, right?
Right.
Look at the temperature. Look at the humidity. If it's a hot, humid day, they tend to eat less.
Yeah.
So anybody who's betting on this hot dogging contest, if you're looking at hot and humid, take the under. If it's going to be like a nice day, like nice summer day, okay, he might be able to get the over. But if it's hot and humid and he's sweating and all this other stuff going on, take the under.
Absolutely. Real quick before we go to break, let's get some World Cup updates. As U.S. is about to kick off there, but England was in big trouble. Not only England, Belgium was in huge trouble. Real quick, England was down 1-0 to DR Congo. They're fast, man. Senegal are fast as well. I talked about that in just a second. But we hit on, I believe, both teams to score, yes. So that hit. We did not hit on the under 2.5. I thought it would only be a 2-0 game or 2-goal game. But England pulls it right out of their took us, yes. Or as they say, alls, and they win 2-1, so they qualify into the head to the next round. Senegal, I feel super bad for them, really, really bad for them. They play a hell of a game, up 2-0 late. Then Belgium woke up, and they tied it 2-2. It was a Desmond Tutu right there. It goes into extra time. It was a few minutes away, maybe a couple minutes away from going to penalty kicks, which I thought, okay, hey, I did a live bet, and I thought Senegal to win in penalty kicks. The reason why is because Belgium took out their captain, De Bruyne.
No.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Because remember, Shano, when you take somebody out, it's like baseball. You take him out, you can't put him back in.
Yeah.
He's done. Anyway, so they called a very, very controversial penalty kick with like a minute left in stoppage time, the second stoppage time. And obviously Belgium scores. It's not the way to go about it. So here's what happened. This is what I hate about VAR, and hopefully we can get our good friend Dave Murray on as well. But the referee live didn't call it. No referee called it. Minutes go by, and then VAR calls him on the phone. He's got a little earpiece with a microphone now. It's more technology. Have you seen the little phone with it where he does? Yeah, see, we're moving up on up. So apparently he calls him and says, "Hey, we got to look at this. Look at this." So anytime I say 9 times out of 10, I say 99.9% of the time that they go to the monitor, it's a penalty kick.
Yeah.
You can't end the game like that. You cannot. So this happens like in the NBA, with a 0.001 left on a shot. Oh man, he fouled him, and then they take 3 free throw shots. Okay, the game's over and you're up by only 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's stuff like that. Sickening.
If you want someone to come on and yell about VAR, get our boy Dave Johnson back on here. He was
Dave Johnson
about
Dave Johnson.
he was on here pissed.
I got to call him and say, "Hey, Dave Johnson."
He kept showing like he kept retweeting it out over and over again.
Yeah.
He was so mad. The guy's like toe was over the line based on the VAR. He's like, no ref in the world would ever call this.
I gotta get in touch with him and say, "Hey, look, man. I mean, come on the show again and let's talk about this." We'll probably talk to him after the holidays.
He'll talk for 30 minutes about VAR.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with him. I agree with him. That should have been a goal by Colombia, and that should not have been a penalty kick on Belgium. I think that was very close. You don't call that. You don't call. That's like it's a Hail Mary. You're down by 6 points, okay, and you chuck it 80 yards, PI in the end zone.
Yeah.
There's no way, dude. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be completely, indisputable evidence to call that. And
most refs swallow the whistle there and don't call that at all. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy way to end the game.
Sure. I mean, it went to penalty kicks, and then there you seal your fate. You decide it from there. But either way, I wouldn't have called it. I don't know. That's me. I feel real bad for Senegal. So Senegal goes home. DR Congo goes home. And let's see how the U.S. does. When we return, of course, we will break down. This is Shano's favorite bit. The Dallas Cowboys, his favorite team. Ooh. I'm joking, of course. Exactly. How about them Cowboys season win total next here on Just Win Bets, baby.
This is Just Win Bets, baby, on the Sports Bet Winning Network.
Welcome back. It is, of course, Just Win Bets, baby, and we have some breaking news here as we see Team USA is up 1-0 as they start to approach halftime. It looks like there is someone that is down. I don't know exactly who that is there, Shano. Is that a U.S. player?
There was at one point 2 people down, a U.S. player and a Bosnia player, but now it's just a U.S. player.
Uh-oh.
They haven't showed a replay or anything yet, so I have no idea who it is. Yeah, he's still down. They're still doing stoppage time right now.
Well, while we wait here, here it is. Here's the replay. Oh, they ran into each other. Balogun, of course, scores. As they start to approach, they're in stoppage time right now. Look at the coach there, Shano. What's this? That's disgraceful.
It looks like Russell Crowe filming a movie or something like
that. He is.
It's like
this ain't real. The 90s, my guy. Where's
he has nothing on him that says USA at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Put something on there. The American flag, USA. Put a screaming eagle. Something.
Wear a hat.
Yeah,
I gotta wear a hat.
Put something on there, man.
Yeah. I love the kits. They sent the kit. I forgot to tell you. They sent the kit for me. Yeah.
They should send out like I'm not saying wear like the Macho Man suit. You ever seen the Macho Man suit where it was all red, white, and blue and had like the streamers coming down his arms? I was like, you don't have to wear that. That would be awesome. But you don't have to wear that, right? You got to wear something that says America on it.
Yeah, come on, dude. Come on. He's not American.
Yeah, I know. But you're the head coach of the Americans.
Bro.
You got to put it on there.
It looked like Adams was the one that was down.
He
might have to come off. Now. Yeah, he'll come off, but he'll come back in. He'll come off. Is there a set time in soccer where you have to get off or no? No.
No.
I mean, NFL, they start bringing
out NFL. You have to sit out for at least one play, right?
Yes.
So that's what I was wondering. Like, is there like you have to be out for 2 minutes now or something?
No, there's no set time for that. It's just the referee's discretion. If it's in play, if the ball is in play, can't come in. See what I'm saying? So
it has to be
it's kind of like college basketball.
Yeah.
They can't call a timeout if one team's on offense and defense. I mean, it's
right.
I don't know. Usually when the guy is down, and even if the other team had the ball, the other team just kicks it out of bounds and said, okay, hey, here you go.
Yeah.
This is kind of it's a non-written rule kind of thing. But see, now he's back on. So they wait a minute and all right. Here you
so all that agony and pain for 5 minutes just to get back out there a second later.
No, you never know.
See, that's why people don't like soccer.
No, we are of course on a verge of cashing in. Shano, remind the fine folks what you have here. First half USA. I called that this morning on the show.
Called it this morning on the show. USA to win the first half at plus 125.
Bingo.
Pretty good odds there. So we just need the stoppage time to end here.
Gold.
Give me gold. Or keep this ball over here on Bosnia's side.
Here's the thing. If USA scores again, I mean, that's a lock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because
I hope they do
that soon.
Yeah.
Man, Bosnia just pulled him down. That was like a horse collar tackle there.
Yeah, hey, they've been playing rough this whole World Cup, man. It used to be, but they play rough. And these teams nowadays are playing rough. But like I said, it is what it is. Shannon, let's move on to, of course, the Dallas Cowboys season. Let's look at their schedule here on the screen, as you can see it right there, my friend. Okay, here's the thing I don't understand. Let's look at the preseason right now. This is according to their website, right?
Yeah.
According to their website, their preseason games are Seattle, the Cardinals, and New Orleans. Keep in mind, folks, you'll look at the screen here, that the Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks, the defending champions, are being, of course, they're playing them again in the regular season. I've never seen that.
Not two teams. I've seen it with one team every once in a while. But usually, usually the preseason games, you don't play those teams, usually. I remember the Skins did it a couple of years ago when we played the Ravens, and we played them in preseason as well. That makes a little more sense to me because we're so close in proximity, right?
Right.
But, I mean, Seattle's not close to Dallas, right? That makes no sense. But two teams that they play in the preseason, they're going to play in the regular season.
Yeah, I mean, it is correct. Producer Mark's yelling in my ear. That's the correct thing. Okay, whatever. Moving on. We have their home open. Oh, goal!
No, hit the crossbar. Hit the crossbar and went out.
Dude, it was wide. It was wide open. Now I did call the correct score here, Shano. 3-1. This might call. No, he's onside. Shano, he's onside. Bro, you got to score that.
Yeah, hit the crossbar. Told you.
Yeah, but you got to score that. Look at this guy. Look at this coach. Russell Crowe over here. You got to score that, dude. You got to score that. Come on. It should be 2-0. Anyway, moving forward to the schedule here. They open up away at the New York Giants, a primetime game on September 13th. Home against on the 20th on another a nationally televised game against the Skins. And then this is Brazil, right? They travel into Brazil for the Ravens. They are considered the home team against the Ravens on September 27th.
Be playing there week 3 against the Ravens.
Or actually they speak Portuguese mostly over there. Anyway, October 4th is away at Houston, home against Tampa Bay. That is a quick turnaround as they play on Thursday night there, but at least they're at home. Then at Green Bay, at Philly. Again, these are night games, 3 night games, a Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday night. I can't. Yeah, whatever.
And week 1's a primetime game.
I can't. I'm done.
The Cowboys, man, they could be 1-16 this year, and next year they'll still have 8 primetime games. Jerry Jones has produced this team to become like a media darling, right?
Yeah.
So it's just, and that's why that's not the only reason why I hate them, but I hate this team. It's just that they're always right in your face.
They move into the month of November. They take on the Arizona Cardinals, which they played earlier in the preseason. Then they play the Colts, the 49ers, and, of course, Tennessee. Now, as we enter the 4th column there on Thanksgiving Day, Turkey Day, and then Thanksgiving is going to be a little late, folks, this year. So it'll be, of course, Philadelphia at home at 4:30. The question is that going to be on a Fox or CBS? They still haven't done that yet. Usually it should be on Fox. But
usually Cowboys are on Fox.
Usually. But anytime they play on CBS, and you can look this up, they lose. Just saying. Then they go away, Seattle Seahawks, bye week, late bye week, week 14 there, Shano. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Then they have, of course, on December 20th at the Rams, home against Jacksonville Jaguars, home against the New York Football Giants, and then at Washington as we return back here. Wow. I don't even know where to begin.
I'll tell you what stretch is brutal is that week 3, starting with that week 3 game in Brazil against the Ravens.
Yeah.
That's the start of it. So you're playing them in Brazil, and then you have to travel to Houston. I mean, Houston's not that far from Dallas, right? What's that, like probably like an hour, maybe an hour and a half flight.
Right.
But still, you're going from Brazil to Houston, and the Texans are good. The Ravens are good, right? So you're playing 2 good teams. Then you have the short week. It is at home, but you're the short week against the Bucs. The Buccaneers, they surprise people on short weeks because Todd Bowles, man, he throws some crazy blitzes and defenses at you, and it's hard to prepare for his defense on a short week. It really is. So
Absolutely.
that's going to be a tough game for them. And then you travel to Lambeau to play the Packers. That's a tough stretch there.
No question about it. We look back on the
and then
schedule.
the Eagles after that in Philly.
Yeah. That's why I was bringing it back up.
That's a tough schedule. That's a tough stretch right there. That 4 or 5 week stretch there is pretty brutal.
Yeah. Holy cow. Let's look at, of course, Shano, the win total there. It is at 9.5. Do you think they go over or under on that one?
Let's go through the games right now. Giants week 1, I think that's a win. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
I think that's a win. We talked about the Giants yesterday. Giants should be improved, but it's going to be their first game, first actual game with Harbaugh as head coach.
Right.
I think they win that one.
Yep.
Home against the Skins, I think they'll win that one as well. That gets you 2. In Brazil, I mean, who knows? I think that could go either way, right? I mean, you're in a different country. You're technically the home team, but I mean, you're in Brazil. Who knows what could happen there, right?
Right.
I think that's like a coin flip, probably.
Sure.
Then you're going from Brazil to Houston. Houston's got that crazy defense, man. Really good defense. And then the short thing to the Bucs. They're going to lose one of those 2 games, I would think. I don't know which one, but I think they'll probably split those 2. What do you think?
Well, I'm counting here. I say 2-2 going into the Bucs.
Yeah, I can see that.
2-2 going into the Bucs. Tampa Bay, you just never know.
Yeah,
you never know. Is Dak hurt by week 5? I mean, let's just be honest. He's been hurt lately. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So I think they win there. They go 3-2. Then they lose to Green Bay and Philly. So I think for the first 7 games, they're 3-4.
I could see that. 3-4, 4-3. It's going to be one of those 2.
Right.
Probably 3-4.
Right.
That's a brutal stretch, man. That's a brutal stretch. Then it gets a little easier because you play the Cardinals. That'll be a win.
Right.
They'll be at 500 then, right?
Right. And you never know about Daniel Jones.
Yeah. What's that?
Danny Dimes, and they can't stop the run to save their life.
Yeah. That is true.
Maybe the Skins need to look into that. Hint. I'm just saying, dude. So 49ers are going to be tough too.
49ers is tough. You are home. That's a little better, but the 49ers always beat the Cowboys. I don't know what it is. Shanahan's got their number, man.
I agree with
you. They always beat the Cowboys. So I think that's a loss. Titans, I think they'll win. Cowboys at home against the Eagles Thanksgiving. We had them losing in Philly. They might win that one at home against the Eagles. Maybe split 1-1 with the Eagles. It is a division game, you know.
Right.
Seattle, they'll probably lose to Seattle. That's in Seattle. That's a tough place to play.
Right.
Rams.
I'll give them week 14.
Yeah. Rams, I think that's a loss. Jaguars, I think they can beat, especially at home. Giants, I think that they'll probably beat again at home. And then the Commanders, the Skins, last game of the season. Who knows? Who knows there? So what's there?
10
what's
games.
There?
10 games. They have to go 10 games.
10 wins?
Over. No. I'm saying that was a wins loss. It's 10 because it was over 9.5, right?
Yeah.
I don't see them getting to 10. So here we go.
5, 6. I'm counting them up right now. 7.
I think they hit 9.
8, 9. I got them at 10.
Barely.
I got them at 10. They'll be 10-7. That's my prediction. 10-7.
10-7. All
10-7. What do you think? What do you think? 9?
I think 9. I think 9. I think something major happens to Dallas. They always have big hopes for Dallas. In a sense of, oh, hey, man, we got Brian Schottenheimer now. Well, he's an offensive genius and whatever.
Now, their offense is good. They can't run the ball that well, but they got playmakers, man. CeeDee Lamb is a beast. He's a top 5 receiver in the league, I think. And then they got Pickens under franchise tag, right? So he'll be playing. He might be – who knows if he doesn't get the ball enough. He might be upset because, he wants a new contract.
Right. Who's their backup on QB? That's the question number 1. Still Cooper Rush?
I know they signed Sam Howell this year.
Oh, that's right.
They signed Sam Howell.
That's right.
Who else is on there? Let me look up. I'm pulling up the depth chart right now.
That's right. I forgot all about
Joe Milton is their backup.
Okay.
Joe Milton the third, and then Sam Howell is the third string quarterback.
I would put Sam Howell in. I don't think he's that bad.
Joe Milton, man, he's got a cannon. Have you seen him throw?
Oh, that's right. The kid that came from what do you call it? From New England.
Yeah, he was in New England Patriots for a little bit. Yeah, he's got
I would get rid of Dak tonight.
He's got a cannon, man.
I know.
He's got an arm.
I think he's better than Dak. That's right. I
don't know about that. I think accuracy-wise, Dak's probably better, but like pure arm strength, Joe Milton has a cannon for an arm. That dude he could probably throw 75 yards in the air.
Yeah, but this kid can run. He's mobile.
He is mobile too.
Dak isn't. I'll tell you that.
Well, he'll get a chance to play because Dak will miss at least 1 or 2 games this year. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee, right? So he'll get a chance to play, and maybe we'll see my boy Sam Howell get in there.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. We'll see what happens with the preseason. So Shannon's going with the 10-7. So he's going to go with the over. I'm going to go with the under. I think they make it to 9. I think some disaster happens to Dallas, and they end up, of course, at 9-8. But we shall see. Quick update there. We do cash in, Shano, again on your halftime officially. So your plus 125 hits. You're welcome again. And then, of course, we still have some plays here. I've got a parlay here over 2.5 goals. That should almost hit because that should have been 2-0 US. I can't believe it hit the crossbar or went over the crossbar there. Can't believe that. I do think Bosnia does score. I do think 3-1 might be something here, but it should be 2-0 at half, but it's only 1-0. So we'll see what happens with Team USA and see what happens when they come out of there. But they will play, of course. The winner of this game plays Belgium. Not good. Belgium's old. Belgium's old. U.S. could win that, And then they start playing real teams, bro. Okay. Now you're talking about okay. Let's see how you do now, kid. All right. So you're going to probably play maybe a Spain, Portugal, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to pull up the bracket here. Yeah, it's not good. So, in my opinion, the Mickey Mouse teams, no big deal. But after that, you play either Spain or Portugal.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Well,
it's going to be tough. But
we shall see.
Can't count anybody out, man. There's been some upsets already. This World Cup.
I understand.
So,
I understand.
You're not. So the furthest the U.S. has ever gone in the World Cup is they got third place in 1930. So you're saying they're not going to get third place this year?
It's possible. It's possible. But if they take on Spain, I will root for USA, obviously. But we shall see. The game will take place on Monday night, July the 6th. Belgium versus, as of right now, Team USA. But there's still another 45 plus left to play in the second half as we have entered.
Let's go USA.
As we've entered halftime. But
dude, did you see Mexico partying their ass off last night?
I know. I told you, dude.
They were going nuts, man.
They
were going nuts. I didn't know that was their first elimination game win in like 40 years in the World Cup. It was like 40 something years since their last one.
They haven't given up a goal.
Yeah. They look good, man. They look good.
We'll see.
It looks good. Mexico,
and guess who does Mexico play? England. Is England in trouble now?
Ooh.
And
Mexico,
the winner of that game, man. Well, the winner of that game plays the winner of the Brazil-Norway. I'm a little scared. I'm scared, man.
That's a pretty tough stretch of
I'm
teams
telling you,
all around. Yeah.
Now you're a soccer fan. Now you show up to the party late. Okay. Yeah, I showed up to the party late with UFC. Now you're showing up late to the party when it comes to, of course, the World Cup.
It's the countries, man. You slap America on a chest of any sport, I'll watch it.
Yeah, right.
It's the countries there.
Well, I'm not jinxing them. They still have 45 minutes plus to play, so you just never know what will happen. Again, I'm not hoping for it, but obviously we wish Team USA to go to, especially if it's 3-1. Oh, we're partying like the Mexicans last night.
The Mexicans, man. There was a picture right outside the Capitol, right there in like Mexico City. Like a video I saw, and there was like just a sea of people. I mean, it was like massive, and people just going nuts, having a ball. There was like people like lighting off like flare guns and stuff and waving them back and forth. Then there's a news reporter came out and said there was over 1 million people right there in that spot at the one time in Mexico.
Sure.
1 million people there.
Sure.
I was like,
I believe that. But you should see these. I'll tell you what producer Mark's looking at in the stands.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just leave it at that. That's what he's definitely looking
Mexico's got some honeys for sure.
Yeah, they've got some nice looking women there. But let's just say they're real and they're spectacular. On that note, we will go to break. And when we return, our best bets of the night here on Just Win Bets Baby.
This is Just Win Bets, baby, on the Sports Bet Winning Network.
As we wrap another episode here on Just Win Bets, baby, we see Team USA starting to walk out with his Russell Crowe, manager who doesn't represent USA. I don't understand it. His contract is up, just to let you know. But, I mean, come on, man. You got to represent the country, dude. He's not American, but come on, man. Can't be dressed up in the slot. Like
if they go far in this tournament, his contract won't be up.
Well, good luck. Good luck. You know, whoever's paying. I don't know why the hell that went off.
If they win 2 more games, there's no way they're going to get rid of them.
And I hear you. That's of course. And we were just talking off air there, Shano. Is if you're there, you mentioned some the English chaps. I forgot to tell you that they don't serve beer in the stadium.
Yeah,
here they do.
Yeah. I saw a bunch of. I mean, it's been going pretty viral. These people who are coming to America for the first time for the World Cup, And
Right.
there's some chaps from across the pond there. They were saying like, "Oh, we can drink beer and watch football at the same time." He's like, "It's awesome." He's like, and so like they're like ecstatic about it, right?
Yeah.
Which I get it, but like most of these stadiums, beers are $18 now, $19. So
Well, that's why you have like by the console, maybe not every other console, whatever, where the alleyway where you're coming out, right there, 5 minutes before halftime, line them up.
Yeah.
And you just use your phone, boop, boop, here you go, deep, Apple Pay, whatever, or scan the QR code, ding, and you just show the guy that, see the number, boom, next. It's like Soup Nazi from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't get any bread. Let it go.
You want bread? $3.
No soup for you. I love that.
I can't imagine just because I've only been to U.S. sporting events. I've never been to a sporting event outside the U.S. Right. But I can't imagine not sitting in the stands and hearing beer here, beer, cold beer.
Yeah, I don't know if they're able to do that here. I don't know. I mean, obviously, like I said, I talked to another guy today. I went to go pick up my car finally, and he told me this as well: $1,000 ticket, $1,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. That was for nosebleeds. That's crazy.
Nosebleeds.
That's crazy. So in England, do they have concessions still or no?
I don't know that part.
Can you get a Coke and a hot dog or something?
No, I mean, I'm telling you, dude, we got to go. We need to become billionaires, and we just take our private jet. And they take it serious over there, man. Serious. Now,
I don't know if I can make a whole game without drinking something.
No, but let me tell you, you're more of a beer drinker than I am. I'm not trying to be mean. Let's be honest, right? Okay. Yeah. I drank, and I'm not a drinker. I drank like maybe 6-8 beers while I was over there compared to like 2 here. So it's like 4 times as more, 3 to 4 times as more. And then you don't even feel a buzz. They don't use CO2. Yeah. They just have it. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, here you go. And they leave it right there. Hey, let me get 5. Hey, we're at table 3. And they're like, so you're at table 3. Who cares? You need to pick it up, my guy. You pay for it. Boom. Here's the drink. Pick it up. It's like college. And you saw these videos where this guy's grabbing like 50 beers.
Yeah.
That's how it is, bro. That's how it is.
See, that's a good thing and a bad thing, though, because like one, you can drink longer with your friends and all that stuff. But the other thing, drinking more beer like that, it's got to be costly, right?
Well, right. But I mean, my brother asked me, he said, hey, was the beer cold? To my recollection, it was fine. It was cold.
Yeah, that's like like a rumor that about Europe is like they serve their beer warm and not.
No,
not
it was cold.
Like okay.
It to me, it was. I mean, it was in the summertime. So, I mean, it wasn't like in a ice, frosty mug.
Yeah, like some bars here do.
No.
They pull out the mug freight from the ice chest.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No. But it was a great time, man. I didn't even know these people. I didn't even know them. And they're, hey, how you doing? Having fun. And I was like, holy cow, dude. No one, I mean, they do it differently over there, man. They have their fish and chips, which is fine. They add the little sweet peas or green peas to it. My son doesn't like that, but
I like fish and chips. I'm not a huge fan of the beans on toast. Like I don't know if I'll do that.
I don't do that. I don't do that. That's rubbish.
When I was in college, I played football in college, and then I still had a year of school left before I could graduate. So my eligibility for football was over. Right. So I played a club rugby on the club rugby team in college, and we were sponsored by a little British pub, and they'd provide all the food, and they would provide like up to I forget how much money dollars and beer after each game, too. But they served English food, and I was like, it's not the best.
Yeah.
The fish and chips are good. I like fish and chips, but the rest, I'm like,
listen, they mean well. Don't get me wrong, they mean well, but it's just kind of I'm not a fan of the food. They have this place in New York. My mentor came down. This was years ago, and him and his wife came down to New York. We met him in New York, and this was around Labor Day. It was covering, I think, the U.S. Open. Nevertheless, make a long story short, the English Premier was going on. And I said, "Holy cow, man! The games they start at 7:30 here in U.S. because it's 12:30 there. That's normal for England." So I said, "Hey, man, we got to watch it here." I said, "Is there any bars that are open?" I said, "I don't know." There's this one bar called Champions. I remember it very well. Huge place. They serve English food. and they had the beans and the toast, and I didn't get it, but it's like, okay, we were there watching at freaking 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like, holy cow, dude. They're open, man.
Yeah.
Because normally around here, they don't open until like, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and
But
you get
think about it, like when the Skins play in London, I bet you bars will be open.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
And that's going to be like a 7 or 8 o'clock start. Whenever.
Yeah, but that's London.
Right?
But that's
Yeah.
London. Oh, you're saying here.
When the Skins play in London this year, they're playing in
Yeah,
London
right.
Like last year, they played in Spain, and like Glory Days. Remember, they were opening up early. They were having like a
Yeah,
brunch,
that's true.
right?
That's
They
true.
opened up early and had like.
Are
brunch,
you
a brunch
allowed?
menu.
But we should have asked our good friend Ryan. We got to go see him. Are you allowed to serve alcohol at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's.
I don't know. I don't know what the
license
license
start
is.
selling in Virginia at like 5. I think this is the first
In the
time.
morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. What's cutoff time?
6 a.m. 6 a.m. is when you can start.
Okay. What's cutoff?
2 a.m.
1 o'clock.
2 a.m.
So why? So it's a 4-hour difference. So why don't you just keep it open the whole time?
I've asked myself that forever.
No.
It's midnight. If you want to go like buy like a 12-pack of beer or something like that, or 6-pack of beer, you want to go to like grocery store or 7-Eleven, something like that.
Right.
Midnight is the cutoff for that. If you're in a bar, they can serve beer up to 2 o'clock.
You're telling me, my guy, I can't go at 2 o'clock in the morning to 7-Eleven and pick up a 12-pack of beer?
Nope.
Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, I don't do that.
They lock them up, and they can't sell it. Midnight to 6, they can't sell it. So where I went to school was pretty close to the West Virginia line there. West Virginia stops at like 3 a.m. or something like that. So like if it was after midnight, we'd be partying. We need more beer. Or it was getting close to midnight. We're like, all right, let's go to West Virginia. Take like a 5-mile trip over to West Virginia. Go there, get more beer, and head back.
They're great people over in West Virginia, man. I've been there, man, so many times. But anyway, let's move on to Shayna real quick to our best bets of the night, so we can get out of here and watch a little U.S. soccer. Still 1-0. But let's take a look here. We got some Wimbledon going for tomorrow, and I will give you my best bet for soccer for tomorrow.
So World Cup tomorrow. What do we got? We got Spain, Portugal,
Austria,
Croatia.
Yep.
Portugal, Croatia, and Switzerland versus Algeria.
Yep. And I've got a WNBA. She just sent it to me, so I'll get that for you as well. Let me get that WNBA for you. Let's start off with that. She is going with here over 169.5 total points in the Seattle Storm Phoenix Mercury game, and that's at minus 108 now. So she did a 1-unit play on that one. If you want all 3 plays, again, you have to sign up for the VIP membership. Remember, you had homework to do. Was I right?
It was true.
$4.99.
Yeah, yeah. So don't do it on an iPhone. Do it on a Microsoft machine or like a laptop or an Android phone. You save yourself $2.
Crooks, biggest crooks there is. Anyway, moving forward. So get all of our plays. She'll have 3 plays on the VIP. It's out now. If you're a VIP member, you get it right now. This is the great thing about it. They send you an alert and they say, hey, boom, it's released. Boom. There you go. Just hit that notification bell once you are a member. And then it says, hey, it comes right there. And then you can see all 3 plays. Wimbledon is out already. And he has a play for that one. And I'm pulling that up right now. Ayo Johnny's been on fire. Fire
he is.
for this, man. I tell you, I love what he does here. He has, this is coming up, and again, he's got 5 plays tomorrow if you're a VIP member. The one play is he's got, this is a gentleman that did very well in the French Open, Cabali, the Italian, minus 4.5 on the game spread at minus 118, taking on Duckworth. So that's something, and that's going to be an early morning matchup for that one. So those are 2 plays there. MLB is not done yet. He has not sent that to me. I'm talking about the Ace of Diamonds, but we'll throw in a CFL for you as well. JD Money again on fire too. Yeah. He sent up something. He went 2-2 last week on week 4, but not that bad. He's been doing very well in the first few weeks. He has the Toronto Argonauts money line at plus 105. He's giving me a plus money.
There we go.
1 unit there, and that's on Thursday. So we'll have
Love it.
that on as well as the rest of them. Now, in regards to the soccer plays, well, I gave one out. I gave out, of course, the first half. That hit. I have this parlay over 2.5 goals with US and USA to win. It is now in the, what is it, 55th minute, 56th minute?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah. So hopefully they score. It should be up 2-0 by now, but who knows? That's pretty much it. Shano, you're off this week with the UFC.
Yeah, no UFC this week for the because 4th of July happens on a Saturday, and that's when they usually have their events. Makes sense. Celebrate everybody. This goes for everybody that's listening.
Yep.
Put politics aside for this freaking week, please, and just celebrate. 250 years is a big, big milestone for a country. 250 years as a country. I don't care if you're red, blue, Democrat, Republican, the Green Party, whatever you are. I don't care. Right. Just let's put it aside and celebrate this. I feel like this, since so many people don't like Trump, I feel like this celebration of 4th of July has been downplayed a lot, which it really shouldn't be. It's a big celebration. 250 years. That's a big milestone in our country. Let's celebrate it all together. Have some good time. Go out there, watch some fireworks. Don't hold them in your hand like Jason Pierre-Paul. Come back with all your fingers.
Yeah, whatever you do.
Right. So, but everybody, let's just all get together and celebrate our nation being around for 250 years. It's a huge accomplishment.
But here's another thing I want to send out too. Okay, look, fireworks, I can understand. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, midnight. Okay. I'll even give you the 1. 2 in the morning, my guy. Nah, we're not doing that.
Well, did you see the ones at the National Mall in DC? They're not going off till 11. Usually they go down like around 9 o'clock or so. So it's like
doing,
2 hours
dude?
later.
Why are we doing it late?
I don't know.
Some of us have to work the next day. I'm just saying.
They're doing it 11 p.m. at the DC fireworks in the National Mall up there.
Some of us have a live show to do in the morning, the next morning. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And they got the LED screens back up on the Washington Monument. I guess to go along with the fireworks. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that yet or not. I kind of like seeing the monument and the fireworks going off right above it. Yeah. Just the solo monument, Washington Monument.
Yeah. And when I went, like I told you, when I went last week, man, I didn't appreciate it. But I will admit, putting politics aside, it was very friendly. There was no issues, no problems, blah, blah, blah. Everything was clean. So he did his part there. The reflecting pool, okay, they're working on it. I'll say that. Was there some algae on there? Sure. But I've seen worse. I've seen a heck of a lot worse. Okay.
The problem with the reflecting pool, this is getting into people who aren't from DC don't know all this, but this Obama tried to fix it up when he was in office. Now Trump's trying to fix it up when he's in office.
Right.
The problem is the water that feeds to it is from the Potomac River there.
Correct.
And the tubes underneath is what's bringing in all the algae. And like the environmental scientists have been telling everybody that for years. They're like, these need to be replaced, and no one wants to put up the money for it yet because it's going to cost $50 million at least.
Yeah,
probably.
It's going to cost millions and millions of dollars. I agree with you on that. But we'll see what happens, man. I mean, I understand they both had the nice idea. There is a filtering system. I'll say that. But I mean, is it blue? No, it's not. I mean, are they fixing it? Yeah, they're fixing it. So,
it's never going to be perfectly blue because it's not a pool. I mean, the water comes straight from the river, so it's never going to be blue.
Sure.
Because if you look at the Potomac River, it's pretty dirty.
Sure. Maybe they close those pipes, in my opinion, and just make it like swimming pool content. I don't know, but I think they need to put like little poles around it so no one just jumps into the pool.
No, you can't have any.
Why
poles
not?
Around. No, there's never been poles around it. I don't want anything around there. I like it open. It is against the law to go in it though.
Yeah, but who the hell's watching?
Well, now there's National Guard and stuff down there. So
right, but I mean, sooner or later that's going to have to go away.
That's the one thing. Every time I watch Forrest Gump and I see Jenny run through the reflecting pool, I was like, you can't do that. That's against the law there.
I know. Yeah.
So something crazy about that movie. They filmed when remember Forrest walks up and talks in front of the Lincoln Memorial and the mic cuts out and all that stuff.
Right.
Right. So they actually filmed that part there, but because you can't walk through the reflecting pool like that, they filmed Jenny doing that part at like a different location. They built like a replica reflecting pool for her to be able to do that. So like even the movie stars can't get the rights to do it.
Right. No, I would love to like if I'm there and someone does that, like pulls a Jenny and does that, the National Guards like tackle them right there, like boom, there you go. Jenny. So anyway. Well, that's going to do it for us here for tonight's show. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification up. And again, Shano, we have to stress, we have started, and this started, of course, today, the VIP membership, $4.99. $4.99.
Unless you're doing it on an iPhone, then it's $6.99.
That's true. Close to a little less than 15, about 15 cents a day, give or take. Well, you got to pay tax. Let's say a quarter. Okay, just make it for sake of argument. Because if you have to do that $6.99, do it.
If you follow our bets, I guarantee you'll make more than a quarter a day.
Correct. That's a fact. Okay. And our catalog's wide open. NFL, that's going to be coming around. College football. We're going to have, of course, the British Open golf. That's going to be coming up as well. More Wimbledon as A.O. Johnny continues his streak. Major League Baseball. It looks like the Ace is doing 3 to 4 games a day on the membership where we're just giving out the one free play. Your UFC stuff. It's going to be Zuffa Boxing for me. More soccer with World Cup. I mean, paid for pretty much the whole subscription just right there. You know?
Oh, yeah. Just that USA first half bet would pay for this.
There you go.
Just that one bet. That was plus 125.
Yeah. All right. Suppose you put $10 down.
Yeah. You put $10 down. What do you win? You win
750 right there. 2 months for free.
Yeah. Yeah. You put $10 in, you would have won. What would have been?
22 bucks. 12.50. Okay. Yeah. 2 months. Two months for free.
Yeah. There you go. See, easy, folks. Easy. $5 a month. It's worth it. Check
WNBA stuff. We've got hockey, your hockey that's going to come on later this fall. More NBA that's going to be come out daily. But then, it's just like I said, it's just.
And then all three of us with the wise man doing college basketball, college
football too.
We were on fire with college basketball last year.
Yep.
So
we've adjusted our models for college football. That is going to come on.
Yep.
And we might even, you know what, Shannon, we might test. We've been asked to do it. Kind of test the waters. Maybe just we'll give this out for free. We won't charge you. Preseason, just to kind of get our feet wet.
Preseason stuff, man. I never do.
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Or if I see a high over under total, I always take like if I see an over under total like at 48, take the under. Like
what's going on here, Shano?
I have no idea.
It could be a red card.
Red card for who?
Could be.
Oh, Balgon, the guy who scored. Red card.
Did he really get a red card?
I don't know what happened, but yeah, he got a red card for sure.
Oh, he's done.
How does red card? I know he's out for this game. Is he out for the next game too?
Yep.
Have
a nice day.
Card?
Have a nice day.
That was worth a red card?
He tackled him. You can't tackle well. Now here's the thing. You're going to play with 10 men.
Got tripped up.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, hold on. I don't know about that.
That doesn't look like a
now,
red
wait
card
a minute. What we don't know is he could have had a yellow prior. Because if you get 2 yellows, you're gone. 2 yellows equals a red. So if he had another yellow prior to this incident, because that's a foul. That's clearly a foul. I don't know if it was red. But if he had a yellow, let's say in the first half or anytime prior to that, he's gone.
Yeah.
2 yellows equals the red. But what the ref usually does is pulls out another yellow and then the red. So that tells everybody he already has a yellow in his, on his record.
He didn't do that. He just went straight to red.
He went then he didn't have he didn't have a yellow prior. So this is big news. That's a big name.
Yeah.
And now you're playing with 10 against Bosnia. Not good, man. This might go in extra time now.
And he's out for the next game, right?
He's out for the next game.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Not good. That's the guy who scored your only goal so far.
Not good at all.
Not good at all.
But
all right, folks. Well, thanks
Yeah.
for watching. We're going to get off here so we can finish watching this game. Make sure
Absolutely.
you subscribe to us and join the VIP on YouTube. Get all of our free picks.
Absolutely. Again, that is $4.99 plus tax a month. You can cancel anytime. Make sure that there's a QR code right there on the bottom right corner. You can sign up or go to www.youtube.com/@JustWinBetsBaby. You'll see, of course, the icon join. We will have a video of me talking about it and talking about our library. We'll have that for you by the end of the week. We will see you tomorrow as we will talk about the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, Beagles. Beagles. Yeah, whatever.
Or how'd the mayor spell it?
Yeah, the mayor started with that. Yeah, Eages. Oh my God.
Like you're supposed to be the mayor of the city. You can't spell Eagles.
Yeah, you don't even spell that. Jeez, man. And they were the champ at that time. What are we doing? Anyways, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow, and take care. We'll see you tomorrow on Just Win Bets, baby.
See ya.